Hello friends and welcome to Chadowfax Games. I'm playing Laysara, Summit Kingdom, and I'm about to go back to Smothered Flame after setting up copper and utensil production here. I believe it's mainly just copper, not utensils, that are being traded over here, so I will have to make my own utensils once I get the copper in. But yeah, let's go ahead, and then I think we've got one more mountain to go after that, so we'll see how this goes. So this is quite a big settlement at this point. We're back! And we're back successful. We have all the copper we could have ever wanted. And how is the monk? Where is he? Still locked in a monastery, I suppose. But don't worry about him just yet. Let's give copper utensils to the citizens. Okay, so we need to get 560 citizens, copper utensils. What's going on here? Using lots of the axe, consider using more advanced transportation method. So, yep, we could upgrade that to a tunnel, I suppose. But then I would need to basically put tunnels everywhere. So we're short on smoked meat. I think I'm gonna leave that be for now just to avoid having to put tunnels everywhere. Okay, so what's our smoked meat production chain? We've got plenty of workforce, so that shouldn't be an issue. So it's a charcoal pile. So I need like 3 more of these into this charcoal pile, which I think we can do fairly easily. Yes, I do have the tunnel entrances now. That's right, I developed the tunnel entrances on this mountain, that's right, I remember now. Alright, so let's get some forests going. Let's get them into planks. Okay, so we have a surplus of 12 now. Actually, I don't even think we need, because this thing only, it uses 4 out of 6. So we did need another charcoal burner, so that's fine. I'm gonna move this. And let's throw in another charcoal burner. Then I want both of these charcoal burners to get me to go to carrier post, so we can make the most use of them. All right, so we've got what we need there. We also want this salt mine to go to a carrier post as an in-between so it can split its flow. We don't need to build another small salt mine. There we go. And that way we've got extra salt, we've got extra charcoal. Yep, so this could theoretically supply 3 of these smoked meat. What else do we need? Meat. And each of these provides 4. And we need a total of 8. Yep, so let's get that going. Yeah, nothing tricky going on there, so just 2 of these into 1 of these. And then this can go into here. Alright, so just as a chance, let's focus on our main settlement over here. Can these guys use smoked meat? They can, and that will take some of the drive off of my other resources. So let's make sure we're getting smoked meat over to this settlement. All the way around over here. And we're gonna need more. Yep. But it will reduce the amount of other foods we need. So we're gonna go ahead and build in yet another one, which we've got plenty of salt and charcoal for, so I'll just need some goat farms. Boom. 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 Let's get salt, charcoal, goat farms, and boom. All right. So now we've got plenty of food variety here. We don't have any fish going on here. I suppose we could trade some in. We have fish going on here. But that's not where our main focus should be. I just wanted to kind of solve that. So right now we've got a surplus of honey. So the issue with tunnels is that you need to build an outward tunnel for each resource. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, over here, I've got, yeah, over here at this settlement of villagers. What are these, eggs? Yep. Alright, like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to send another resource to this tunnel entrance. Like, I'll need a completely new tunnel entrance. So that, I'm seeing as something being tricky logistics-wise. I mean, I suppose I could cram one in right there. But then, like, let's say I want to send this honey via tunnels to everywhere. So I'll need a tunnel here, specifically for this section. I'll need a tunnel here, specifically for this market. Actually, is this one in range? Maybe. Anyways, so maybe like right there, and then we'd need a tunnel up near the monks, and that just seems like a lot of logistics management. I mean, doable? But not really something I need to worry about. I've got plenty of workforce, I've got plenty of yak workforce, so I'll just allow this to keep doing what it's doing. So let's do... But yeah, it does seem like anything that we're using a ton of would be something we'd want to replace with tunnels over time. And we do seem to be using a ton of honey. How much extra goat meat, smoked meat do we have out of curiosity? Only 3, so I was thinking of sending some down to here. But there doesn't seem to be any need. I mean, I could eventually upgrade these. And some goat meat would do the trick, but... let's focus on getting those utensils done. So, I need a trading post. And in fact, I think we're gonna need quite a few utensils, so maybe that's what I focus on as far as tunnels go. That's an inn. I could build a tunnel here. Yeah. So let me, let me set up an area specifically for making utensils. I'm gonna use this area over here. Got plenty of smoked meat for now, so not worried about the rest. So we're gonna need a trading post specifically to bring in copper. Yeah, so somewhere down here. Give myself a decent amount of room. And we're gonna import copper. And then... So copper is a fairly easy production chain. So one coppersmith takes one copper and makes 5 utensils. But I think we are going to need to eventually split between different... Yep. Between different coppersmiths, so I will use this carrier post. So that carrier post is good, and then let's use a tunnel. And let's use tunnels to distribute copper and see how this goes. Alright, so we have copper here as an available resource. Or utensils, I mean. So, yeah, let's make tunnel entrances for utensils. Yeah, so I have to select utensils. And let's send to here. So we're gonna need probably 2 more at least just to fulfill that need. So we're gonna need to set up a whole chain here. So we're gonna move things around here. Okay, gonna adjust this up by 1. Gonna set up a block of 4 of these. Because I need at least 2 more, and might as well make it 4, because we are going to want to send it to the lowlanders and the monks as well, I believe. Alright, so let's get that going. Then let's get them into the tunnels. So, we should have plenty. So let's see how our houses are doing here. So we're short on another commodity, probably buttered lamps, which I think we actually do need utensils for. But let's worry about providing utensils here. This is an inn. Do we not have a commodity supplier in this section? Is that really a thing going on right now? That's a donation spot. That's an inn. Yeah, the only commodity we're supplying is... Interesting. Yeah, the only commodity we're supplying is ale. So let's get a commodity supplier down here. And then let's put in a tunnel. Gonna do utensils. Alright. You guys getting the utensils you need? Seems like it, so I think we're okay. Ha! So you dare come back. Ah, it's nice to see you again. We'd love to get back to realizing divine plans that come from your fair and bright mind. Am I right? Am I right? Yes, yes, of course. That's all I've ever dreamed of. As proof of our dedication, in the last colony we made everyone light sacred lamps. I don't care what you've done back there. Then we'll do it here too. Butter lamps. Yep, so butter lamps. Let's definitely get some butter lamps going. So remind me of the butter lamps. I think I'm gonna need to do it over here or similar. I'll definitely want the yaks in more fertile soil, so in one of these areas. I could definitely turn more of these compact yak breeders into yak utopias if I made some more perfume. But let's not worry about that quite yet. So as a reminder, butter lamps. So we need utensils. We're gonna change things really quickly. We're gonna put in a carrier post in between here and the tunnel. So we're gonna send to the carrier post first, and then to the tunnel, so I can split some off for butter lamps. Alright, so then remind me what the butter lamp chain is. Maybe I do just need to send straight to the tunnel. Yeah, because then I'll use a tunnel. So, cancel that. Yeah, because I'll set up the rest, I'll set up the butter lamps in a more, in the middle zones, in one of the middle zones. So, if we have any left. Six to 6, yep. And then wood to a charcoal pile. So I'm using all my charcoal currently, aren't I? I am. All right. Yeah, so I'll try to use this zone here. Not sure how many we're gonna need. Not perfume, butter lamps, please. Hang on, I just want to see. So this goes 6 to 6 to 6. Yep, so each of these can supply one. could have done that slightly more efficiently, but I think we're good. Alright, so then we need utensils, and I'll use a tunnel for bringing the utensils in. And we also need charcoals. We need 3 charcoal. How much charcoal are you producing? We have 0 surplus of charcoal here. Alright, so we will need more tree farms. So 1, 2, 3. Charcoal burner. 1, 2, 3. Should be producing 6 charcoal. And each of these needs 3, right? Yep. So then we'll go ahead and throw in a carrier post. Beautiful. And finally, we need a tunnel for utensils. We need to bring in some more utensils, I think. Okay. Let's build another block of. Well, let's build one at a time, but need another coppersmith. There we go. Then let's see if that will allow me to start utensils. Really can't split it? Okay, so we need a carrier post then. Okay. So we're making lots of butter lamps. Do I just want to use yaks, or do I want to try more tunnels? Let's use yaks. I've still got plenty of yaks, and I think I can make use of plenty more, even save some space here. So I'm not worried about that. Yeah, let's do a yak post instead of a tunnel. And let's get these over to my artisans, I think, are the ones most likely to want them. Oh, it's got to go to the commodity supplier, not the market. Understood. Let's try that again. Alright, and that will allow mine to level up. What are these missing that these don't have? Hang on, am I short on anything? I'm missing something, huh? Oh, is it just, it's not enough? Ah, just look at it. Aren't the lights raising everyone's spirits? This is some cheap trickery, not a real conviction. Oh, pull yourself together. We're here for a reason, don't you remember? When will you get reasonable and start working with us again? When you show you truly care. Especially you. You need to prove to me that you believe in this mission. That's ridiculous. Hey, show some good faith. Come up with something. We can upgrade monk housing, I guess. Have 10 monk housing dormitories at level 2. I'm just curious, what are we missing here? So, we've got everything here. So what does this have that this Ale. Does ale not reach that far? We'll need to upgrade the roads, I guess. Oh, that's the wrong type of road. Yep, there we go. Let's check out. Ale reaches everyone but the one on the end, is it? Interesting. I shouldn't worry too much about building all of these. But I do like it. I do like having all of these at level 4. I should have known that was going to happen though. More cheese. And more meat. Alright, well, we do have our 10 monk dormitories at level 4. Now, surely it is enough to convince you, right? I don't know. But is incense burned across the whole city? We'll make sure that's the case. It's fortunate that we already have incense in tunnels. Otherwise, distributing it across the whole mountain would be a nightmare. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep upgrading these. Why not? It's gonna create some supply chain issues, but we'll deal with it. Alright. The only one I can't upgrade is this one all the way over here. What is this? Yak Guardian? I might need to put in a nail over there. Let's get some more cheese going. What is this sending? Butter tea, huh? Eggs. Here's our cheese. I think we might need another. Yeah, I think we might need another outpost for that, but let's see what we can do. Let's throw this over this way. Cheese. Yak. Oh, we'll need to upgrade the roads just a bit. Not quite there. Okay, and we can also get another. That should solve the cheese issue, but it hasn't solved the meat issue, so we'll need more of that. And also butter tea we're suddenly short on. Am I seeing that correctly? Just looking at these monks. What if overall we sent you some cheese? Okay, so we're gonna need more cheese to fill out that demand. Which means we're gonna upgrade this road all the way. I'm creating more problems for myself than I really need to. Is that the cheese issue solved? It is, and that solves our butter tea issue. Because it took some of the pressure off there. It doesn't solve the meat issue, so we will need to do that. So do I need to build another? Okay. So we're gonna get another meat processor going. And I just want to make sure this is sending all it can. And charcoal is sending all it can. So we're just gonna get another charcoal going. Oh no, we don't want charcoal here. We just want to send planks. And we'll set up our charcoal over here. Alright, gonna build a road down this way. Actually, what we're gonna do is move these. Yeah, something like that, and build a road down this way to 2 more goat farms. Should have another salt ready to go, and I should have, yep, plenty of charcoal. Now they're warning me about yaks. I think we're fine though. Have 600 citizens living within monastery walls. Yep, so I think the only thing we can do, these are all level 4 already. What is this? This is a shrine. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is move these down. That's fine. And then we'll put in some more monks. suddenly short on Sampa. Is there another food source we can bring up here? We're also still slightly short on what we need. Gonna move this one all the way over here. Gonna do full roads. Okay, yep, perfect. Okay, so we're short on cheese, Sampa, and butter tea. And some of that is causing some issues. Alright, so I shouldn't need a lot in the range of cheese. I probably caused myself some problems by upgrading those artisans so much. I should probably just do my shrines, but I like to solve these problems as they come up, so let's see what we can do. Cheese problem solved. Now Sampa and butter tea. Now Sampa, I think we can actually potentially even import Sampa. Yes. So I don't even need to produce it. So let's start with just one, and let's start with artisan trading post, a cart post, and get that going up to there. And let's go 2. And we need some butter tea. I don't know why it says we're not getting any of these other food needs fulfilled. Is it out of range of the marketplace? No, it's in range. It's probably just a matter of quantity. Yeah, so butter tea. What's the production chain for butter tea? Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to take this egg production and move it around so we can make space for butter tea. Butter tea is a much more complex chain, isn't it? Yep, so... Once again, I'm solving these side issues instead of the main issue the game gave me, but, you know, it's how I roll. You should know that at this point. This will give me room to grow my chicken farms as well. Alright, so that's eggs. So butter tea. Let's look at that. So we need a yak shack to a butter beater. Easy enough. We're using all 18 butter. Like one of these needs 9, right? So I'll need to do at least 2 more yak shacks. Nope. And 2 butter beaters. So we've got a surplus of butter, and then these need salt. Where are we getting salt from? Those are rock crystals. Where was my original salt coming from? Because this salt over here is for my goats. That's gold mining. That salt is exclusively for my goats. So where did my original salt come from? Rock crystals? Is this salt? And we do not have a surplus, so I will need to build another salt mine. That is fine. It's not going to be transporting a whole lot. Let's do cart post. And I can use that once I build my butter tea manufacturer. Let's build a road out this way. And we'll need some herbs. Do I have any surplus? I do not. Okay. So, let's build an herbalist. Into there, and then let's get the salt going into it. Nope, not you. You. There's so much going on over in this part of the town, but then to my butter tea. Beautiful. So that should solve our butter tea issues and our food issues up here. So now incense. We need more people living with incense. We've already got incense over here, right? That's a yak guardian. That's an incense. So who else needs incense? Yep, let's build a shrine. Okay, I'm gonna build it here, and I'm gonna expand my road network. Alright, so you should be able to reach everyone. Yes? Alright, so then what do we need? We just need... So really we've never given them fish here. So I should look at where I'm importing fish and what I'm doing with that. But right now I'm going to use a tunnel to provide the shrine with incense. Beautiful. This may be the last thing we need here, unless the monk wants to get another monastery in. In which case I'll try to do my best to build it over here. Continue. Now, are you finally happy? Yes, I feel inspiration once again. Oh, that's wonderful. It's so good to have you back. So what's the plan? We raise the summit temple, of course. But this one must be better. I need a moment to think on how to do that. We can provide our citizens with some new food sources in the meantime. Provide 510 citizens with smoked meat, way ahead of you. Perfect, a varied diet is a healthy diet. I like this for another reason. Every new food source decreases demand for the previous ones. We should take advantage of people being well fed and make them upgrade their housing. Have 34 houses at level 4, way ahead of you. Hello there, how is it going? Oh great, thanks for asking. Recently we've had... That's very interesting, but I still have piles of copper from your recent colony. Don't you maybe want to buy a little bit more here? Actually, why not? I have an idea of what we can use it for. Ornaments. Okay, so ornaments is the next thing. So I was just looking here, and we could definitely get some fish here, and this would actually allow me to upgrade here. So where am I importing fish to? So I want to bring my fish over to this marketplace. Now, what just happened? All of these not have enough fish all of a sudden? Okay, that's okay. We'll work on we'll increase our fish supply. Oh, interesting. So, we need to give these people another food supply then. We've got eggs. We've got honey. So, Sampa. Let's get Sampa down to here. Did that not take? Let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna need to buy more Sampa. There we go. And has that reduced our need per fish? It has, and it's reduced our need for eggs as well, but I'll remain at... I can't get rid of one of my egg producers here. I could move these egg producers over there and then have a better idea how many I need all around, but no, I think we're fine. Alright, so... fish is good until we do some upgrading. If I upgrade more, we're definitely gonna run into some food issues, especially with fish. So I think we're gonna hold off on that and we're just gonna produce ornaments. Perfect. All right. Do I have a surplus of fish right now? Just want to look. No, we do not. We are right on the edge. So let's look at the ornament supply chain. So we need charcoal. To an ornament foundry, we need a gold mine, and we need copper. Well, I know where we've got extra charcoal right now. Only 2, though. And I know where we've got gold. Although we're going to need some more gold, I think, because I think this is all being used up. So, more gold. Or do I just want to build it? Do I want to build it up here? Okay. Yak-wise, we're running a little low. Let's use a tunnel. Or artisans. Let's use artisans just because they don't use any yaks. Okay, do we have any surplus? We do not have any surplus. So we're gonna... We do have a surplus now, so... Yeah, I'm gonna build up here for my ornament supply. I guess we need to create a shaft. So, ornaments are going to require 2 gold. Is that, what do we need? So 4 charcoal, 1 gold, 2 copper. All right. Let me move this down. And let's set up a carrier post for gold. Okay, so we've got 1 of the gold we need. We need 4 charcoal. So I am just going to set up some charcoal production up here, even though it's going to cost me slightly more when it comes to citizens. By slightly more, I mean 3 times as much, but we can think about that later. And 6. So 6 forests. 1 charcoal. Should be receiving 12, yep. This is making 6 charcoal, of which we need 4. Then we need a tunnel for copper. I think we were bypassing the tunnel actually. We were just using the straight up trading post. The cart post. Beautiful. Alright, so we need some more. Alright. Beautiful. Gonna send this down to the artisan establishment. All the way over here. What's this? It shines so beautifully. These are ornaments. Then we must incorporate them into painted cedar. This new resource will allow us to build a superb summit temple. That sounds complicated. Maybe, but that's the only way. We need this temple to be spectacular enough for the spirits to take notice. Okay, so money balance has to be positive. We're great there. We need textiles, 0 of 16. What's going on here? Well, they're basically just saying we need more ornaments to fulfill that supply. I'm not sure how much I should focus on that, so we need textiles, 16. Buttered lamps, 12. Ornamented cedar, 4. Alright, well let's start with where we can raise. Our summit. Research level 6, so we actually need to increase our research level 1. What's the best way? We just need 1, right? So instead of, I think we just build an academy. I think that's pretty simple. That should give us to level 6. Boom. Let's get lift station base. We're definitely gonna need to move some things around here to give access to these. Okay, are there any other lift station bases? Doesn't seem like it. I think we've got 3 lift station bases, and that's enough to get us basically 1 for each of the resources we need. So textiles should be easy enough because I literally have a bunch of extra yaks I can use for that. Let's build a shaft if we can. Okay, so we've got 3 working lift station bases. To see, how are we doing for everything we need over here? Pretty good. So being short on fish is interesting. I wonder if there's a way to go out to the main map and increase fish production at that previous area. But I don't think so, so we're just gonna deal with what we have. Alright, so we are gonna need to build some more ornaments over here. So that's for certain. That's not even a question. But let's deal with textiles first. So these 3 have not been connected to a textile maker yet. And I just want to see what the ratio is. So they're making 4, and each of these weavers uses 4, so that's very handy. Again, so that's 12. Am I gonna need to build another Yak Utopia? I might need to. We'll see how it goes. But, hang on, textiles. Oh, hang on, I don't even need this. Because we've already got all the textiles we can need. Let's go ahead and get them sent. Which base one do we want? Let's do this one. Why not? Yep, I think we're fine. Alright, so like I said, we're definitely going to need to do some more ornament production, but let's check out buttered lamps. Do I have a surplus on buttered lamps right now? Yes, but not 12. So I need, I think, 1 more yak to 1 more buttered shop. Oh, hang on. Buttered lamps is different. Buttered lamps is different. Yep. Where's my buttered lamp production? Is this it? Yeah. I nearly went buttered tea, and that could have been bad. But I think we got this. Alright, let's make some adjustments to be more efficient here. These. Boom. Boom. Alright, so. We don't have a surplus of buttered lamps right now, and we're going to need a total of 12. So, how many does each of these make? 6. So, we're going to need 2 more. Means we're gonna need more kettles. Yeah, so let's start with 2 of these. Then adjust those quickly. Can these guys reach? Yes, they can reach the trading post. All right. Okay. We are good. We just need to receive butter. So boom. Boom. Hang on. Each of these makes 6. Wait, are these the right ones? Yes, so each of these makes 6, and do each of these consume 6? They do. Yep, so we're good there. Then we also need charcoal, so we need 6 charcoal. So another charcoal burner would be great, which means another 3 forests down here. And into the charcoal. The charcoal can go to each of these. Oh. We can fix that really quick. Alright, so we've got our charcoal. These guys need to... Nope, we need to actually build some yak shacks. So we are short on yaks right now. So, and it's beginning to start to affect our ability to do this. Okay, so what are we missing still? We're missing utensils So where's our utensil supplier? So we're gonna need... Okay, I need to build out this road better. Okay, and we're gonna need some more utensils. Where's my utensil trader? So we should have a surplus of 12. And I'm going to go ahead and get these to here. Alright, and then we need to solve this yak horse problem. Okay, so for yak horse we need perfume. Where's my perfume coming in from? This my perfume? Okay, so we need to build more perfume. Actually, I have a surplus of perfume. And we also need hay. Yep. So, we are going to build another Yaktopia. Where's your perfume? Okay, so we've got our 3 perfume. We're gonna need 8 hay. Which this is gonna say not enough. But then we're going to destroy 2 of these. So this should be perfect now. Okay. So what's left? Okay, yep, so we're good. Yak Force is back up, so our penalties are doing great. So let's just see. You're sending textiles. You're sending butter lamps. So our final one is ornamented cedar. And that's going to definitely require me to make more ornaments. But I think we're going to be okay. So let's talk about ornamented cedar. So we need a cedar painter. 1 cedar painter to 1 inlay manufacturer plus 12 ornaments. Okay. Let's go all the way down over here. Oh, are we just selling painted cedar? So we have 6 painted cedar. How much are we earning from selling painted cedar? What if I just demolish that? let's, I'm just gonna demolish this trading post and risk taking the economic hit. Yep, so we're fine. So, we're just gonna send you to here. Alright, so we've got 8 painted cedar, so that's gonna definitely boost my resource production. Because we only need 4. So let's do an inlay manufacturer. And we've got a definite surplus. And we need 12 ornaments, so. And can I move this one over here? Nope, doesn't quite fit. Won't be good there. Yep. Alright, I want to set up here some more farms for charcoal. Because, hang on, how much charcoal do we have here? Or do I just want to keep such a waste of space up here? So hang on. This charcoal is going directly to here, and we're kind of wasting some. How about charcoal over here? We have a surplus of 2 charcoal there. And I believe a surplus of 2 here, so I should be able to get my 4 charcoal without planting any more farms for another ornament manufacturer. But then we're gonna need to worry about more. Okay. Yeah. So let's start with a carrier post. Gonna cancel that. You're gonna go to the carrier post. You're gonna go to the ornament manufacturer. Then we're gonna do... How many ornaments do I need? 12. 12 is a lot. Gonna need at least one more. Okay, then over here we're gonna set up artisan. Trading post, a cart post. Gonna send some excess charcoal up to here. Alright, so there we go. We got 4. We need a gold. Hang on, did we have a tunnel up here? Or were we actually just sending it? So how much gold? I've got plenty of gold. And then... I'm gonna get rid of this bit of road here. Nope. Shouldn't affect anything. We need copper, so my copper... I need right here to come up here, and I might need to increase it. Okay, this is warning me that I'm using a lot of artisans here. I could replace this with a tunnel. And actually, I think I probably will, because I'm not even sure, to be honest, that I need... Uh-oh. What'd we do? So I'm not even sure that we need ornaments over here, but I think we will use tunnels. And let's do that. Tunnel here. And then tunnel over here. And then tunnel here. Alright. Gonna destroy this. We're gonna throw this in. Throw this in. So we've got 16. Okay, over here, let's choose ornaments and provide here. Where's our satisfaction low? It's here. What are you missing out on? Sampa. Where's my Sampa? Where's my Sampa trading post? Not there. My Sampa trading post is right here. Let's make sure we're providing enough Sampa there. Okay, so we're nearly there. So, checking out our tunnel. We have 4 available, so we're gonna need 1 more ornament maker. But before I do anything, let's make sure we've got this one set to ornaments. So, yep, we need 1 more ornament maker, 8 more ornaments. Boom. So to start with, gold, easy enough. Oh, we need to actually perhaps build out our road just a tiny bit. Okay, what else do we need? Copper. So we're gonna need to buy in 2 more copper. Then get this all the way to here. And then we need 4 charcoal. Is basically gonna mean 6 forests. Or 3 down there, but that will require transporting them. Let's try it with that. Let's try it up here, is what I'm trying to say. Three, 4, 5. 6. I think we've used up literally all of our lowlanders workforce. And let's send this into the tunnels. So. Okay, so I just need a way to transport it. I think the clear winner is the cart post, the artisans, at this moment in time. But this should do it. Beautiful. Except they do want me to export more painted cedar. Okay. Well, I guess that was a mission requirement previously. Alright, I thought I was being clever, but let's get that fixed. So, I'm gonna go ahead and move this up here. Move this right here. Build the road in. Expand a road here, maybe, hopefully. Let's give it a, let's move it. All right. So what do we need to do for 6 more painted cedar? Well, we've got 2, so we only really need 4 more. Boom. And what does he need? He needs dye and cedar wood, so cedar wood should be easy enough. Single one of these. Dye. I need 2 dye. Herbalist, 6. Yep, so 1 herbalist to 1 of these. And some rock crystals. Need 2 herbalists. Do a dye producer. And so we need some rock crystals. I think we're actually going to need some more. Because don't I need 2 rock crystals? I need 2 rock crystals. So I am going to need to build 1 more rock crystal mine. I know there's some more rock crystals here. What do I want to transport him with? Artisans, I think, is still the best one. Right, and then we need a trading post. there we go. So I guess I wasn't able to just get rid of my cedar like I wanted to. Yep, but that should finish this mission. Let's see what happens. Beautiful Summit Temple. Hooray, we did it! Producing this ornamented cedar of yours was a true nightmare. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, just as I thought. What do you mean, wasn't enough? This temple is grand and magnificent, but we built it in a wrong place. There's too much bad energy and negative emotions here. Oh, I'll show you negative emotions, just you wait. So much work for nothing. Oh, I'm sure it wasn't for nothing. We'll use this experience to get it right next time, right? Exactly. I know where we must build another temple. The last one and the greatest of them all. Follow me. To our final mountain. We have global research of 2 now. Mission 12, Celestial Rise, a very special place full of divine energy of the spirits, or at least that's what they say. Limited in space and resources, so get ready for importing stuff. A lot of stuff. Alright. We'll do that next time. So thank you so much for watching this. If you enjoy my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.